Erica, far out, like the airport, right? You're on your way to the Gold Coast.
Yes,
You might as well stay
yes, I
there.
am. I know, at this point.
So congratulations.
Thank
Tell us a bit
you.
about the submission process and what you did in order to win this.
So I pretty much saw the submission, like kind of advertisement on TikTok. I think it came up on one of the SBS pages, and I was like, ooh, like Eurovision, Australia Decides. I was like, I didn't even realize that they were taking submissions in general. I did not realize that at all. And I was like, oh my God, they've opened up a spot for a TikTok wildcard. And I was like, I could really have a shot at this. And I was like, as soon as the entry submissions opened, I submitted. Like first night, I submitted a few, and then some of my videos started to do really well, and I was like, okay, maybe they'll see it. Like maybe I actually have a shot at this. And then I got messaged by them and said that I was on a shortlist. And then after a while, I got picked, and I was super shocked because like I kind of live in this online world where I just have access to an online platform. You know, I haven't really had much exposure to the Australian industry at all. And so to be able to do something like this from TikTok, which is like my bread and butter, like it's pretty crazy to kind of see these two worlds join together. But yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's pretty crazy when you think there's 28 million people that have seen me sing in the car with my mate, you know, like...
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Like, I don't think it ever really hits me how many people are watching me. I feel like because I'm doing it from my house and doing it through my phone, like literally just filming myself on my phone and then posting it, like I never realized that if you put all these people in a stadium, like that's a lot of people. Because I've just been in Sydney the past few days working with the team, and I'm like, what is my life right now? What is going on?
So tell us
Yeah.
a little bit about you, because you know, like you are mainly online and we haven't really heard from you before. So tell us a bit about yourself and who you are.
I've been a singer all of my life. When I was younger, my family, I feel like they've always been so musical, and they started to involve me with karaoke because I'm Filipino, and they started to just kind of put me in front of my family and be like, oh, like, look, my daughter can sing. So I knew that was so passionate about this and that I wanted this to be my career, and I was like, I wanted this to, like, this is a dream for me. I need to like figure out a game plan because I didn't have the money or the training to back me up. Like I started auditioning for other shows, and like every time I'd get rejected, I'd be like, okay, what do I need to work on? Like, I guess one year it was like, okay, you need to be more confident. Like in an audition room, you don't know what you're doing. Like you don't know how to show these people like who you are and what you are capable of. Like you don't know how to do it. And then I still kept getting rejected. I was like, what should I do? Like maybe I'll start writing my own original music. I worked on my artistry, got some vocal training, all these other things. Okay, I'm going to try work on my socials, and I'm going to try build an online presence, because all these other people, you can look them up and you can see their management, you can see the previous works they've been in, and I've got nothing to show online. So I was like, okay, I'll start TikTok. And I gave that a go, and my videos started to do really well. And so I was like, okay, maybe I'll stay here.
Yeah, so basically you're moving the goalposts like in small sort of like steps
Yeah.
that you can handle. And what have your fan reaction been like to being part of Australia Decides?
Because a lot of my like fans and my community have seen me grow, like I think that they're all very proud. Like I feel like I have a lot of people who went to my school, people in my younger sister's year levels who kind of looked up to me, and to see me come from go from school choir to being able to do what I do now, I feel like they're all just so like, wow, like she's making like things that everyone thought was impossible, possible. And like, even for myself, like I kind of thought like, wow, this is so far from reach, and then I'm doing it.
Tell us about your Eurovision Australia Decides song.
When I got told that I was chosen, I was like, wow, this is amazing. And then Paul, who's the head of Blink TV, he said to me, okay, we're going to send you a bunch of songs from the song folder that we think will be perfect for you. And then I had to listen to them and I was like, I really do like these songs, but I don't think they resonate with me. And I wanted to show who I was as an artist. I knew that I was capable of writing these songs. And I was like, I have this idea and I really want to give it to them, but it's not done. So I had 2 days to finish the song, get a demo to them, and then they loved it. And then they were like, this does need a bit of work. So they sent me over to Sean Carey, who's this amazing producer. And I got to work with him the past couple of days. And I actually am just so amazed with what we came up with, because I've never had the opportunity to really like delve into the world of production and what's possible. And like, I'm just so excited with the finished product. I feel like it really shows who I am as a person and shows like my growth. And I think the message behind the song is empowerment and being able to really just get up from like any failure, like, and just triumph. It's like a triumph song for me.
I'll just wait till your boarding message finishes. But...
Sorry.
So basically you're just gonna have like big notes, big sort of, you know, anthemic.
I really just want people to listen to it and feel like they can conquer the world.
And I suppose you had like a lot less time than the other contestants to conceptualize something a bit more extravagant, but do you know how it's going to look on stage?
It's very much going to be about the song and about the message. So, flashy lights, very exciting lighting and very like big hits, because I feel like the song is so big, like you've got, the lighting really works well with it. We're really trying to like blend the worlds of 90s R&B and kind of explore those kinds of vibes, like hoops and like crazy fashion, and merge it with this big ballad.
Yeah. Because that's your sound as well, like, you know, like very 90s R&B. On your TikTok, you cover a lot of artists, but like, what do you listen to, you know, like when you just want to, you know, like chill out time? My
go-tos are obviously Destiny's Child. If I idolize 90s R&B, it's Destiny's Child. So yeah, like I love them. Bruno Mars. I think that like those kinds of artists are who I want to be, and like that kind of world. And especially Bruno Mars being able to kind of combine, like being able to go into radio music but still have that R&B flavor. That's what I love, and that's what I hope to do in the future. I think, you know who's actually doing it really well? Guy Sebastian.
Well, he was a Eurovision Australia Decides.
Absolutely.
Well, he wasn't Australia Decides, but he was a Eurovision Australia.
Yeah, represent.
Do you love Eurovision?
Yes, of course. Mahmood.
Mahmood.
I'm pretty sure he's doing it this year as well.
Oh my God. Can you imagine going to touring and meeting up with Mahmood?
I watched his performance and it was life-changing. Like, I honestly loved him.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like he just brought this swag, very now music, and I'm like, wow. Like, I feel like him and I would just get along like a house on fire.
Before we go, would you give sort of like a bit of a 30-second message telling the Australian public why you should win Australia Decides?
A lot of people don't really know who I am, and I think that I'm an up-and-coming artist that you need to keep an eye on. I think that I'm one to watch out for, and I could be a real contender in this show, and I really hope that my song just empowers them, and if they feel that empowerment, then yeah.
Erica, thank you so much for chatting to me while you're in the airport lounge. On the way to the Gold Coast.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it. But yeah, have a safe flight, and I look forward to
Cain.
seeing you on the Gold Coast.